pride.
It is indeed privileged to participate in this meeting here at the 4 Point by the Sheraton in Dar es Salaam. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fakare Health Institute, along with the other mesanin combination therapy, was the outcome of the research finding which was recommended change of treatment regimen from chloroquine to SP in 2001 and subsequently to artemisinin combination therapy in 2007. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm told that the aim of this day meeting is to bring together malaria control stakeholders in Tanzania from both the Tanzania mainland and Zanzibar to have intellectual discussion on the progress made on the various activities in malaria control. It is expected to include presentations, panel discussions, and other innovative means to engage policymakers, government officials, parliamentarians, researchers, academicians, multilateral and bilateral funding partners, civil society organizations, journalists, and members of the public in a meaningful way. This is in line with the year theme of World Malaria Day, time to deliver zero malaria, invest, innovate, implement. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand the current malaria situation, challenges and new technologies and approaches for malaria control and elimination are among key discussion topics of this forum. This is an important opportunity to make critical analysis of the progress made in the implementation of malaria control interventions, as well as challenges experienced. This arrangement is commendable. Stakeholders and the team convened to identify key priority areas that will guide the country on cost-effective interventions to achieve the global strategy of malaria elimination by 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all aware that Tanzania, like other malaria endemic countries, has made a huge progress in scaling up cost-effective preventions and curative interventions for malaria control. Available evidence suggests a shifting trend in country malaria epidemiological profile from high and moderate to low malaria endemicity levels. However, the risk of malaria in under 5 children is stagnated at 8.1% in 2022 from 7.5% reported in 2017. There is also marked heterogeneity within regions and councils. About 8 high burden regions reported a decline in malaria prevalence, and 9 out of 26 regions had malaria prevalence of less than 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, findings of the School Malaria Parasitological Survey conducted in 2021 show malaria prevalence in primary school children has declined by 48% from 21.6% in 2015 to 11.8% in 2021. Malaria cases has declined by 54% from 7.7 million in 2015 to 3.5 million in 2022. Malaria incidence per thousand population declined by 64% from 162 cases per population in 2015 to 58 cases in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, malaria death declined by 77% from 6,311 cases in 2015 to 1,430 cases in 2022. The government of Tanzania aims to consolidate the gains made in reducing the burden of malaria and accelerate the country towards the goal of society free of malaria. Ladies and gentlemen, over the past 2 decades, the island of Zanzibar have made dramatic progress in reducing transmission, driving the parasite prevalence down from historic levels of more than 20% in 2022 to consistently less than 1% in the last decade. In 2002 to consistently less than 1% in the last decade. The last 2 malaria indicator survey of 2017 and 2022 TDHS reported 0 prevalence in sample children with a population of 1.8 million people. We can clap for this success. Ladies and gentlemen, moreover, Zanzibar routine surveillance shows a decline of malaria incidence from 8.5 per thousand population in 2020 to 2.4 per thousand population in 2022. Malaria death has continued to decline from 20 deaths in 2020 to 4 deaths in 2022. There was no reported death among pregnant women and other wives from 2019 to 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, as you have heard from program manager from Zanzibar, malaria transmission in Zanzibar is heterogeneous in specific boundaries. Zanzibar is constituted with 11 districts and 8 shias. Over the past 3 years, 32 shias, which is 8%, reported no single local case. More than 145 shias, which is 37%, reported at least 1 local case within a span of 1 year. Whereas 54 shias, 54% of shias reported at least 1 or more local cases in less than a year. A big progress for Zanzibar. Congratulations. As a result of this success, the government of Zanzibar is now focusing on malaria elimination goal to accelerate elimination of local transmission and prevent reintroduction. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be accelerated by protecting the Zanzibar population by limiting the malaria transmission according to epidemiological and ecological setting. Also detect all symptomatic and asymptomatic malaria infections in health facilities and communities, following the approach of track, test, and treat by increasing the proportion of persons with access to insecticide-treated mosquito nets from 79% in 2022 to 90% by 2028. Strengthening surveillance and response as a core strategy for malaria elimination through 1-by-3-by-7 approach of timely investigation and response of malaria cases and foci within 1 week. This will be enhanced through improved program accountability and transparency of the implementations of malaria interventions and program. Ensure uninterrupted supply of quality and safe malaria commodities, and promote positive malaria behaviors through evidence-based SBCC strategies. Ladies and gentlemen, we acknowledge with sincere appreciation the technical contribution of research institutions and the academia to these achievements. Let me also appreciate the funding agencies, Global Fund, U.S. President Malaria Initiative, PMI, Embassy of Switzerland, RBM, Partnership of End Malaria, country and international cooperation partners, the business community, NGOs, the WHO, and other UN agencies for their commitment and continued support to Tanzania over years. The government of Tanzania, through the Ministry of Health, will continue to accord you with all necessary support towards achieving the malaria elimination goal by 2030. As a closing remark, I'm reaching to my closing remark. May I take this opportunity to request you all to actively participate in the discussion today. The agenda of this rich forum is a key in malaria control. I hope you will come up with a suggestion to advise the government of the United Republic of Tanzania on how best to accelerate the efforts towards reduction of malaria burden and achieve elimination. I am concluding my remarks by saying that I take this opportunity to congratulate and thank all those who have been involved in the preparation of this event. Allow me now to warmly welcome you all to this meeting, and I declare this malaria forum is open for more discussion. Thank you.
I think that was very eloquent and very clear.
Ni jioni Jumatatu, umemaliza kazi, umechoka, unachowaza ni kimoja tu.
Nirudi sasa nyumbani nipumzike. Maana kwa uchovu huo, hata dada sizitaki.
Unacheki mfukoni, una buku 5 tu.
Hii itatosha kweli kuita bajaji?
Unachukua simu, ukicheki, kwingine kote wanadai buku 6.
Jamani, mbona wao wana bei hivyo?
Mara unacheki Chapride, unakutemelenga mle, una request, inafika, na kwa usalama uliozidi viwango, unafika mpaka nyumbani. Kwa sababu ya Chapride, siku yako imeisha vizuri, bila stress. Utaacha kuita Chapride tena kesho. Download application ya Chapride kupitia Play Store au App Store, ufurahie usafiri wenye gharama nafuu kuliko wote Tanzania.